Okay, hello guys, Assalamualaikum and good day everyone. My name is Muhammad Amirul. Today I'm gonna share about the hdfs and Hive. So in this video, what we do is we download data from GitHub because previously I did a project and posted it in GitHub. The project is about web crawling. We crawl data from a website called Market Insider, so we save it in CSV file. So there's two files over here, WTI price and my web scrap Brent final. So this one is for the WTI crude oil price and this one is for the Brent crude oil price. Okay, and then we try to make a directory in hdfs, load the data in the hdfs and create a table in Hive. Of course, load the CSV in the Hive, and then we do some simple query in Hive. Okay, so let's try to take a look at the CSV file. So I just copy paste. Okay, I just copy paste the link over here. So this is the WTI dataset. You can have a date, closing price, and open, daily high, and daily low. So these are all the dataset over here, right? As for the Brent crude oil price, we can look at the data here. So this date, closing price, open, daily high, daily low. So these are the data that included in the dataset. Okay, so we're gonna download these two CSV file. So I'm gonna open my terminal. So I just run my terminal, right? And then to download the file, just wget and then copy paste the URL here. Settle. So you list out all the folder here. So you can see this WTI price.csv. So let's try to download another file. Oops, copy paste, copy, and then wget. Keep the same process. Connected. Wait. Okay, settle. So we will have WTI price.csv over here, and then we have another file, my web scrap Brent final.csv. In case you want to look like a first row, then we just type head and the file name. So for example, head my web scrap Brent final.csv. Wow, it's quite a long name for a file. And then you click enter. You have all the first 10 data. You can view the first 10 data. So this is the date, the closing price, the open, daily high, daily low, right? Okay, how about the WTI price? So again, we can check it by head WTI. Head WTI price .csv. Okay, so this is how we want to check to view the 10 first row, right? The first 10 row. Okay, so if you want to look at all the data, you just simply type cat and WTI price.csv. Then you have you can view all the data. Boom. Alright, okay, so we have downloaded these two files. So number one is settled. Number two, we're gonna make a directory in hdfs, but remember you must install your hadoop and all configure all the hdfs whatsoever. If not, you cannot follow this video. Okay, so I get my hadoop configured, so I can run the hdfs. So I just simply type the start dfs.sh. So we ask frequently for your password. so you have to type it again and again. So mkdb. Oh. Okay, again. Alright. So you guys a lot of time. Okay, done. So one is done. You can check your HDFS, all the information about your HDFS in the localhost 50 localhost 50070. So you just simply click it, then you can see all the data, all the information about your data nodes or whatsoever. But my concern is about the browse directory. Okay, once you click this, you will see all the directory that you put in the HDFS. For example, user, Hive, and warehouse. So this is the place that we will use to put all our table here. Okay. Alright. So to put a file in, to make a directory in Hadoop, in HDFS, sorry, we just type Hadoop and then fs. Alright, and then we put a minus make directory, Hadoop fs make directory. So you just put it, for example, I want to put in Amir, so I just click it. Okay, done. So when I refresh it, so there's a new directory called Amir. Okay, so I'm gonna put it another file in the in Amir. For example, I want to put in CSV file. I want to give it name a CSV, so I just Hadoop fs make directory. So again, I refresh it and you see Amir CSV, and yeah, that's all. Okay, so we done make a directory. Okay, make a directory in HDFS. So number 2, we done it. Alright, so next thing is the number 3, load data in HDFS. Alright, to load data in HDFS, we want to load data in Amir CSV right here. Okay, so we just simply put the file that we want. So let's see, the file that we want to put is WTI price.csv and my web scrap brand final.csv. So just simply Hadoop fs, put the name of your the name of the file. Okay, so for example WTI price.csv, and then the directory in your HDFS. So I just simply put right here, oh sorry, home, I mean WTI price.csv, and then the directory in your HDFS. So in my HDFS is Amir CSV. Alright, so we refresh it, and if we update the file that you put it, okay, inside Amir CSV we will have a WTI price.csv. So again we repeat the same thing for the another file. We take it home Amir, and then my, alright, and again Amir CSV. So you take a little time, alright, and then refresh it. Voila. So we have a 2 CSV file in Amir CSV. Okay, so these are the files that we will refer when we want to upload to in the table in Hive. Okay, so oh sorry. Okay, so we done number 1, number 2, and we loaded our data in HDFS, and then we try to create a table in Hive. Okay, to create table in Hive, we just simply put the first thing first is we must access the Hive, so we just type Hive so that it will initiate the Hive. Okay, the good thing about Hadoop is the map reduce. Okay, the map reduce, the mappers and the reducers. So the Hive is make use of the map reduce by using a simple query. Okay, so we can just do a simple query without knowing the map reduce thingy. Okay, so once we enter the Hive, you can see over here there's Hive, right? Okay, so we try to make a table. We make a table, we can simply create a table, right? So we want to create a table, so we create a table name, the name of table. So for example, I want to put it WTI price. WTI price. Okay, now we talk about the data type. Okay, so I forgot about the data. Okay, the first thing, as you can see over here, okay, the first column is I just put it date 1. The first column is the date data type, and then we have the second column is the closing price, so I just simply put it a closing. So closing is a, what is it, is a decimal, so I just put it double, right? And then we have open, so all of this data is in double, right? So closing double, open double, and then we have high double as well, and low double. Alright, so these are all our data type. We have the first column, the second column closing, the third column open, the fourth column double, 1 2 3 4 5, so there's 5 columns, and we identify all the data type. Alright, and then we want to create a like row, the format, because we take in the CSV file, row format delimited. Alright, delimited, row format delimited. So the main row format delimited is for single row. Once the line finish, for example, like this one line finish, and it's mean that it's a single row, and then we continue with another row. So this is what it means by row format delimited. Alright, so it will, once the line finish for the first line, it's mean the first row. Okay, so the next thing is fields terminated by right. So fields terminated by, you can see this is the first field, second field, third field, fourth field, fifth field. It was, you see, it was separated by the commas. So we want to separate each column by commas, so we can just set it, just put it fields terminated by commas. Alright, and then we have the header. So with that, we don't want to put the header, we just put it tbl properties. Alright, tbl properties, keep header counts. Oh, skip header line count equal to 1. Okay, so hopefully it will work. Okay, so you mention here okay, then it's good. Let's see where's our table. You see, like I said before, the table we inserted in user, Hive, warehouse, voila. So these are the table that we mentioned before, mentioned just now. So once we click it, of course it's empty because we didn't load the data yet. Okay, to load the data we have two ways. One is from the PC and another one is from the HDFS. For this video I'm going to show you how to put the how to load data from the HDFS to Hive. Alright, so we're going to use this command. Yeah, load data, load our data in path. Okay, so we're gonna search for our path over here. Okay, so I did put it in CSV. Okay, so load data in path, we're gonna put it army CSV and WTI price.csv. Load data in path into into what table? Into table no, what table just now? Where was it? No, I don't see the table. Yeah, this one, WTI price. Okay, WTI price. So again we just put the semicolon and we said okay. So we're gonna check it. Let's see how it goes. Okay, so here is right. You see over here, these are the data we just put it just now. Okay, let's try just a simple query. Select all from sorry, the table. This is the table, the name of the table, WTI price. Alright, so you can see these are the data that we just queried. Ooh, it's quite long. Okay, so these are the data that we created just now. So there's no header, so in case you want to know what the header is, you can just simply describe about the table, WTI price. Sorry, what was it? WTI price. See, you can see the name of the column, sorry, that one, and the data type, date, closing, double, open double, high double, and low double. Alright, so the next thing what we're gonna do is, of course, we try to put another table for the second data, right? So again we create a table. What we create table. What's the table name? What's the name of the table? So I just put it Brent price. Okay, and then again I just copy from here, that one, closing, open, high, low. Okay, so I just put it that one, date, closing, double, and then open, double, high, double, low, double, and then we format the row format row format delimited, alright, and fields terminated by commas. And then of course we want to remove the header in the CSV file, so we just put it tbr properties and then skip dot header dot line dot count equal to 1. Okay, so hopefully it will work. Row format delimited in table row. I think there's some place that we do it wrong. Okay, create table, Brent price, date 1, date, closing, double, open double, high double, low double, row format delimited. See, I just missed the I over here. Delimit. Alright, delimited fields terminated by commas, table properties, skip dot header line count. Okay, let's try again. Okay, so let's see what table that we created. We just refresh the directory over here, and we're gonna see what's happening in the warehouse. See, you can see the WTI price as well as the Brent price. So of course we didn't upload it the data yet, so just simply load data in path. Okay, where was it, our data? So I did put my data in CSV. So we just simply type CSV and then the file name. So my web scrap brand final .csv. So is it the same name? My web scrap brand final.csv. So remember guys, don't put a long name for your file name. Okay, into table. What table? Into a, what was it? What our table just now? Brent price. Into table Brent price. So it said okay. So hopefully we can see it in this distributed file in the directory user Hive warehouse, and voila, my web scrap brand final.csv. So again, we just do a simple query like select all from table name Brent price, right? So I see there's some mistake over here. The data is not in the, what we call it, not suitable for date type, so we can just simply change it. Alright, we change it, no problem. CSV. Oh, I think everything is already put it in the, okay, never mind. Now since we have an error over here, let's try upload it. We try to create another table, right? So we create table. I just put it in another table. Okay, another table. Okay, so sorry, I didn't remember. Describe the WTI price. Okay, so we create a table based on this data, date 1, closing, open, high, low. So we just create table. The table name, I just put it another table, just another, and then the first column is date 1, I change it to string, and then the closing double, and then the open, sorry, the closing open double, and then high double, and then low double. Row formatted, row format delimited, fields terminated by commas, and our table properties will be skip dot header dot line dot counts equal to 1. So hopefully it will work. Alright, never mind. Skip dot header dot line, skip dot header dot line, skip dot header dot line dot header. Where was the mistake actually? Plus line cannot recognize input near TBL properties. See, don't afraid to read for the to check for the errors. It's a common thing, right? So you can see the properties. Okay, hopefully it will be okay. Okay, so you just mentioned that. Okay, so let's see. User, Hive, warehouse, WTI price, Brent, and this another table that we created. Okay, so we try to put the data over here. You can see our this CSV. So we just load data local in path. We try to put it here. In path. Okay. Into table. Sorry. Another. Alright. See? So we upload it to the table another. So we just we just check it another, and you have the file. So let's try a simple query. Select all from another. See? So these are the file that we can use. Sorry, so these are the query that we can use. Alright. So for example, like you want to select, describe the table, right? Describe another. So these are the column that we get. Select. We just try that one. Select that one, and then from another, right? Where for example, like open is lesser than 50, right? We limit it to 10. We just want to look at 10 data. Oh, sorry. Yeah, so this we select that date one from another, where the open, okay, and the open column is less than 50, limit 10. So we quite let's try another one, like select all a from another, and then where open 50, oops sorry, limit 10. So you see the data over here. This is all the data that we put. The open, where's the open file? Open 1 2 3 open. So it's the first, second, third, the third one, first, second, third. All the data here will be less than 50. So that's how you query your data. So I think I covered all of these 5 points. So we just, what we did was we download data from GitHub, make directory in hdfs, load data in hdfs, and create table, and of course we upload our CSV file in the Hive. So we just simply exit our Hive, finish, exit. That's all from me. Thank you very much.